Okay.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're not in our normal abode. We're actually down the garden route. We've having a look at an eco community here.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful place, absolutely
Watching
beautiful.
the full moon
Full
come up
moon,
tonight.
yeah, came up
It's
red, hey?
unbelievable.
Absolutely
Yeah, our little
beautiful.
cameras don't do it justice, but
They
it's
don't.
just so beautiful.
No, it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah,
So
really
welcome to
stunning.
Sunday Night Satsang with John and Michelle. Yeah.
Moi.
And it's a special satsang tonight because we have this blue moon. Well, it wasn't blue, it was red. So why do they call it blue?
Because it's the second one. I'll tell you about it now.
Okay, all right. Because it didn't look blue to me.
No, it wasn't.
Well, some males are colorblind.
Yeah,
so maybe I could red and blue confused. Anyway, good evening and thank you for joining us. We love the community that we have here on a Sunday night. And so thank you for joining us. And tonight, the format of tonight is slightly different in that we're going to do centering meditation to begin with. And then Michelle's going to do an astro update on this, what's it, a blood moon?
No, it's not a blood moon. It's a full moon.
Well,
Let's just call it a full moon.
Okay, well, we'll find out about that just now. And then we're going to take questions and answers tonight. So it's a format we haven't done before, but if you'd like us to look at any particular subject or ask us any questions, then just type it in the comments box and we will maybe respond.
Otherwise, we'll just chat.
Yeah. But we want to get a bit of interactive.
Questions,
so if you have some questions, it will be great to see what those questions are.
Yeah.
And just let us know if you can hear us all right.
Okay.
Let's just check that.
Are we doing it off here?
Okay. So the mic is not plugged in.
No.
Okay. Excellent. All right. And then Michelle will close with a lovely full moon meditation at the end. So do stay for that. And then we'll give you, as usual, an affirmation for the week ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's super.
Awesome.
All right. So let's just center ourselves into the only place that's real, the only place that's tangibly, experientially real, which is the here and now. So just settle down, just see that you've got enough cushions, that you've made arrangements that you won't be disturbed for the next little while, and center yourselves in your body. Before we close our eyes, I'd like you just to look around at the space where you're at right now, just look around the room, and have a look at all the things, and possibly you're in your own space, so they're probably your things. And just have a look at the objects and note how they actually are a part of yourself, how they identify you. And just maybe remember back to when you acquired them, and just become aware of the things that make up who you are, the very precious things maybe. And then you might like to gently close your eyes. And let's just center inwards for a few moments. Just go into your body. So we're closing our eyes. And as we always do, we start out by taking a deep breath in. And we do that so that we can fully oxygenate our body and our brain. So we take a deep breath in right down to our belly button, blowing our tummy up like a big ball. And then a long breath out, just relaxing your shoulders as you breathe out and settle down. Take a second, a deep breath in, so you are pushing your tummy out as you breathe in and drawing the air right the way down the diaphragm. And then as you breathe out, just relax your shoulders and your neck muscles. Just relax. Long out breath. And a third, very deep breath, and this time bring the air right down to your toes. Oxygenate those toes of yours. And then a beautiful, long, relaxing breath out. Just let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. And now just allow life to breathe you gently in and out, like waves on the ocean shore. Life knows how to breathe you, whether you're awake or asleep. The body's intelligence, which is life, breathes you. So let's just hand over the breath to this intelligence that beats your heart and digests your food, called life. But maintain awareness of the breath. Just become aware of your nostrils and the temperature change between the in-breath and the out-breath, and the out-breath and the in-breath. Just become aware of that gentle, rhythmic flow the breath is so sacred. It's the very first act we do when we're born. Let's take that first breath. And it's something we do that connects us with life, that connects us with reality in the present moment. And it's very sacred. And this breath is with us all the way through our life. It's the very last thing we do before we exit this plane, as we take our one final breath. So this breath is the breath of life, connects us to the here and now. Now, just with your eyes closed, just become aware of your body that is breathed by life. Be aware of your chest. Be aware of the movement maybe in your belly as you breathe in and breathe out. Be aware that right now your heart is pumping the blood through the body and oxygenating every single cell in your body. Billions of cells. Cells in your toes, the cells in your fingers, the cells in your brain. All being oxygenated right now by that rhythmic beating of your heart. Let's be grateful for the life that beats our heart and breathes us. The life that enables us to listen to this satsang right now, in this moment. And as we are grateful for listening, let us listen to any other sounds that you can hear right now. Where we are, we can hear the croaking of frogs and other evening sounds. Just see what you can hear right now in your environment. And now become aware of who listens. Is it your name that listens? Is it your gender that listens? Is it your age that listens? Or is something listening that transcends all of that? You can change your name, but you'd still be listening. As you age, you can still listen. So there's something a bit more eternal within you that listens. Now let's just use the power of the imagination to just think back to a moment ago when you were looking around your room and being aware of the things you have in your room that are precious to you, that you identify as yours. Just think back a number of years, maybe before those items that you saw were in your awareness, before you either bought them or got given them. You existed. And then you acquired these objects and these items. And they become integrated into a sense of me and my things. Me and my table, me and my chair, me and my books, me and my ornaments, me and my computer, me and my cell phone. And they add to a greater sense of personality. And yet, they're transitory. There was a time before you had those possessions. And there will come a time in the future when those possessions are no longer in your awareness. Either you leave them or they leave you. So tonight, as we sit here, resting in the present moment, aware of the evening sounds, aware of our breath, we become aware that we can't be all the things that we possess. That this awareness that listens, this awareness that's aware, is more eternal than all the things that come into our awareness and leave. For the awareness that's listening is always here, always present. The awareness that's aware of your possessions is always here. Possessions come, possessions go. But you remain, this awareness. As I said, you can change your name, but the awareness will still be here. So, sitting this evening with your eyes closed, just step back from your personality into the awareness that listens, the awareness that imagines, the awareness that remembers, and the awareness that anticipates. Knowing that everything that passes through your awareness will dissipate with enough time. None of it is permanent. The only thing that is permanent is who you really are, which is the awareness that's listening to my voice right now. Now it's understandable from a personality point of view that we would like to hold on to our stuff. We would like to hold on to our relationships. We would like to hold on to our memories. But as the Buddha said 2,500 years ago, all suffering comes from attachment to things that are transitory. And if we want freedom, if we want true freedom, if we want real freedom, freedom from pain, freedom from suffering, then we need to step back into who we really are. We need to step back from the personality that clutches, that holds, that fears, and step back into presence, into peace, into awareness. For it's only in this awareness that we find true freedom. True freedom will never be found by clutching onto the world of form, the world of things, for they are always in transformation. True freedom, true peace comes by stepping back into stillness, into quietness, into presence. And as we start to live our lives from this space, while having a body, while having a name, while having things, relationships, as we start to live our lives from this awareness of presence, so we become more